In a reactive world, emotional control is power, and one of the most misunderstood forms of control is absence. Most people think absence means disappearing, avoiding, disconnecting, but that's not what it is. The misunderstanding. Absence is not about running away. It's about stepping back with intention, not emotional withdrawal. Controlled distance. The pattern you have seen. When you are always present, you become expected. When you are always available, you become optional. When you are always there, you become invisible. And over time, your value decreases. The power shift. Absence changes this. You are no longer constant. You become selective. Your presence becomes intentional. And that shift changes perception. Control of access. Not everyone should have full access to you. Not all the time. Your time, your energy, your attention, these are limited, and how you manage them defines your value. Emotional discipline. Absence requires discipline because your instinct is to stay, to respond, to show up. But control is knowing when not to. The balance. Too much absence feels like disconnection. Too much presence feels like overexposure. Power is in balance. Being there when it matters. Stepping back when it does not. The AME.X perspective. Within the AME.X mindset, you control your presence. You don't give constant access. You decide when to engage and when to step back. Because that control creates strength. The identity shift. At some point, you stop thinking about absence. You become intentional. You don't overgive. You don't overshow. You don't overreact. You choose. And that choice changes everything. The final truth. Absence is not weakness. It is awareness. And when used correctly, it becomes power. Remember something simple. You don't need to be everywhere to be valued. Sometimes stepping back is what creates your presence. If you are building emotional control in a reactive world, stay here. This channel is for thinkers. Control your emotions or they will control you.
Absence is power, if you know when to use it. Strategic withdrawal creates leverage and opportunity. As the board leaves the room, their return becomes more impactful. Use it wisely. Absence is power if you know when to use it. On an empty stage, the silence speaks volumes. Strategic withdrawal amplifies what remains. Master the timing and harness its power.
Absence is power if you know when to use it. It's not about being gone, but about creating space. Used wisely, it draws others to you.
He's right.
Absence is power, if you know when to use it. In the quiet, its strength unfolds.
Absence is power, if you know when to use it. In our Q3 strategy, we'll leverage strategic voids. Like this notepad says, it's about timing. This gives us the upper hand.
Absence is power if you know when to use it.
This empty chair represents potential, not emptiness. Watch how my absence now amplifies the message.
Absence is power. If you know when to use it.